Hi, my name is Chelsea Pferschy. I'm with EXP Realty and the Kawaguchi Group here in Honolulu, Hawaii. If you like this video, please press the like button. And if you'd like to subscribe to see more videos with informational value in regards to real estate, click the subscribe button. I want to talk to you today about the reasons why we came to the brokerage EXP. Just to give you a little background about myself, I'm a retired dancer and singer from various shows around the country, casino shows, review shows like that. First got my license as a backup plan in Las Vegas when I was living in Las Vegas. I went to Southern Nevada School of Real Estate. It was originally just supposed to be a backup plan because obviously I can't dance forever. So I did that. A few months later, my husband and I moved back up to Reno, Nevada, where we were gonna start building custom homes. Gonna start my real estate career. Eventually we moved to Honolulu, Hawaii in 2011. And it wasn't until 2014 that I actually got my license here in Hawaii, which I'm super thankful for. I joined a team that is wonderful, supportive, encouraging, and fun. Eventually we went more towards a franchise brokerage firm. At the time, it was just localized in Hawaii. And eventually, without giving away too much information, they ended up being bought out or selling themselves to, I don't know how you're gonna put it, but to another franchise firm that is sort of up and coming in the United States, but it didn't justify us paying more in our commission splits, which there was an added additional franchise fee. So we immediately started looking for another brokerage. And we even had a broker on our team, so we considered just creating our own brokerage and just having our team be the new brokerage and just naming it whatever we wanted to, branding it however we wanted to. But we knew that would be a lot of work. So we interviewed every single brokerage in Honolulu, offered incentives to come to their brokerage. Of course, those monetary incentives come with 2-year contracts, 3-year contracts. So we really had to consider those seriously. We also met with EXP Realty, which at the time was a very kind of small up and coming brokerage. At the time, EXP didn't have any really big players or big real estate agents that were notable in Honolulu yet. So we were a little leery about that, but at the same time we were like, we can be the trailblazers for EXP Realty. But there were a couple of drawbacks and cons, I guess you'd say, about EXP Realty that we realized right out the gate, and I want to talk to you about those. Here we go. So here are the pros and the cons that we were weighing before we came to EXP Realty. The first pro was basically what every realtor is looking for, is they are looking for a high split. EXP Realty has a really great split compensation thing, if you will. You start at 80-20, which means you get 80, EXP takes 20%, until you reach a cap of $16,000 if you are an individual agent. Once you reach that cap of paying EXP $16,000, then you're at 100%, which is pretty good, because if you start at one of the franchise brokerages, you're usually starting at about 60. If you're super experienced, maybe 70%. Maybe 75%, and that's only if you are really stinking good and you're selling a lot of homes every year. We found it really advantageous to have the high split with eventually the 100% split after you cap. There's some caveats to that cap of $16,000 though, because if you go in as a team, your split is $8,000 per team member. There's also the lovely thing of having a super low monthly fee. Our monthly fee is only $85 a month. I mean, come on. At every other brokerage, it was double, if not triple or quadruple that. So that is incredible as well. Another thing that we really loved about EXP Realty is that they offer you for free KV Core, which is a CRM management system. It's usually very expensive and it does a ton of things once you get to know it. It took me many months to even get the courage to dive in and figure it out. But once I did, I was really happy about it. And you can put your whole sphere into there. If you have a lead generating system, you can have them immediately funnel into KV Core so that they are automatically in your CRM. It's pretty incredible. If you're a realtor, you know that the most important thing about real estate is staying on top of your clients or your prospective clients. You have to stay on top of them. So it's awesome. Another great thing that EXP Realty gives is when you first join, they're gonna give you stock. I think it's 12 shares of stock. And so that vests in 3 years from then, which is incredible. And not only that, but at every anniversary that you're there, they give you free stock. Another great thing about EXP Realty that you may have heard is we are 100% cloud-based. So we have all of our state meetings and gatherings, whatever you want to call them, online in a thing called The World. It's actually really cool. If you're not into that and you prefer to get together with agents, you need to find some other sort of meetups or agent masterminds or something like that to get together and hang out with other realtors. So that's maybe a con for some people. As I mentioned, we have a online platform called The World, and within The World there are 100 different meeting rooms and they're all labeled, but there are over 50 plus hours of classes every single week that are actually taught by icon agents at EXP in The World, which is super valuable because a lot of people think, oh, EXP Realty, you have a high split that eventually gets to 100%. So it must be for advanced agents or agents who know what they're doing. No, yes and no, because yes, advanced agents are always welcome because that's who we want. We want people to make EXP amazing, right? But if you're a new agent, it's an incredible brokerage to be a part of because they have a mentor program, which you can be paired up with a mentor who can actually help coach you and train you to become a great agent and teach you the ropes of your market or how your transactions move about in your area. So it's really great. It's actually one of the things that I love the most about EXP Realty is I'm able to share my love of real estate and the knowledge that I have that I was given by my mentor years ago. I'm able to share that now with other mentees and try to help them build their business and start building all those little stepping stones that you need to become great in this business. And I really love that. I enjoy giving back to those agents. And last but certainly not least, there is agent attraction, which is probably one of the best things about EXP, which is definitely the game changer about EXP. If you attract an agent to EXP and they become a part of EXP and name you as their sponsor, you can make money every year from them when they cap, which is incredible because if you attract a bunch of agents, you're pretty much making a passive income from them when they cap every year, just like you're doing every year. And it's something that will help constantly give you money back because, as you know, as a realtor, once that transaction comes and then it closes, you get paid once and then you're done. Hopefully you'll be following up with those clients so that you get repeat business. But with agent attraction, you get paid from bringing that agent on year after year after year. And it's actually willable too. If heaven forbid anything ever happens to you, you can will that to your husband or your children. It's pretty incredible. Okay, so here are the cons about coming to EXP. If you are an agent who loves going to office meetings, or if you are an agent who loves going into the office every day and talking to everybody by the water cooler and doing that sort of thing, you're gonna hate EXP because we don't have an office. We do have an office because in Hawaii we are legally obligated to have one, but it's like this big and it's just for licensing purposes. But EXP has a solution to that, and we have a major discount with Regis, which offer rentable spaces so that you can bring in either yourself or you and your team, and you'll have like a working space where you guys can be uninterrupted by family or the mailman or, you know, whatever else interrupts you during your day if you're trying to work from home. So you have that option. So if you do like meeting up with other agents, you will have to find other avenues, either going to your GMMs or your masterminds, meeting up with lenders and other agents to talk about, you know, strategies and what's going on in their business. You're gonna have to figure out how to do that on your own if you're with EXP. But if you do that, do it with agents who are not in EXP, because you can tell them about how awesome EXP is, and then maybe they'll come over and join you. The last con about EXP Realty that is my opinion, probably not everybody's opinion, but this was this is so stupid. This is probably the one thing that I was like, oh, I don't really like EXP. I don't know, we should think about this before we go. This is gonna be so stupid. Is I didn't like the branding. The colors are sort of terrible, orange and blue. Ooh. I just was not crazy about it. But here's the great thing. You can rebrand yourself. You can, as long as you're using the EXP logo, you can change the color of it. You can add a flower near it. We have a logo on a couple of our shirts that says EXP Hawaii, and then we have the Hawaiian Islands on it. They're super flexible with that, and you have to check with your local regulations on how those things are. I know in our local jurisdiction, we have to have the broker's name bigger than our name or our team name, which makes absolute sense. And I believe that was the same in Nevada as well, which at the time I did not know about when we first joined, and I had just succumbed to the fact that we were going to be orange and blue. Ugh. Thank God. So those are my pros and cons about coming to EXP. If you ever have any questions about this, or if you want to talk more with me about this, please feel free to email me, call me, text me. I'd be happy to talk to you about anything, answer any questions that you have, or if you want to be mentored by me, email me for sure. I'm happy to help you. I actually enjoy giving people value and providing information for them that will help them, especially if it involves being a better realtor. I love that. So please feel free to reach out. All right, thanks for watching.